Hey guys, Grüße aus Deutschland, greetings from Germany. I always share with you when I'm not doing well, and this time I'm sharing with you that I'm doing well again. So, 3 days ago, I posted that I'm not doing well at all. My emotional, physical, and mental health are not so great at all. That has changed because I instantly upped my vitamin D dosage. I'm also outside a lot, so I'm getting enough vitamin D as it is. But I also have a disease called rickets, which is a bone disease that affects infants and young children, and it did in my case, but everything was corrected. The child's growing bones fail to develop properly due to a lack of vitamin D. This can result in soft and weakened bones, fractures, bone and muscle pain, and bony deformities, bone deformities. And that's what happened to me. But again, everything was corrected. But I was told, or my mom was told at the time, that I always got to make sure that I get enough vitamin D, high dosages of vitamin D. And over the winter time, I was paying attention to that, but I kind of reduced my dose due to, there being a lot of sunlight recently. And that apparently was a mistake. Plus, on Mother's Day, on Sunday, I was talking to my daughter in the States via a messenger, and she told me about the northern lights being visible. So I looked that up, and so we've been having CMEs, and they have dramatic effects on our bodies and minds and soul, but more like the earthy stuff, like the body and the mind. And so it's no wonder that I wasn't feeling well, especially since I'm dealing with a lot of red tape lately, not just in connection to my parents' situation, but also my own. And so, yeah, it was a combination of a whole bunch of things that had an impact on my mental, emotional, and physical health. And so I'm doing a lot better. I've been making sure to drink plenty of water. I mean, a lot of water. Plus, I've been craving for a few months now carbonated water for whatever reason. I never liked it before. All of a sudden, I do. And then something else I saw on Facebook, it just came up. I just logged in for the messenger because I prefer to type on my keyboard, on my computer keyboard, on my desk. And so when somebody sends me a message on Facebook Messenger, I automatically go to my desktop computer, if I can at the time, and then respond there. And what I saw there on my timeline is that Sun is conjunct Uranus right now. Get ready for a cosmic shakeup as the annual Sun conjunct Uranus alignment arrives, bringing Uranus, the solar system's wild card, into close proximity with the Sun. The intensity of this event is currently peaking, marking a dramatic shift in energy. I really felt that, and I thought it was coming from me, from within, but it wasn't. It was just my body, mind, and soul reacting to the energy shifts that were happening. It will remain potent for the next 72 hours, and that's why I'm not feeling so bad anymore, because those 72 hours have passed, apparently, and continue to influence us for the next 12 months. Okay, that sucks. Expect plot twists, fated encounters, and sudden change during this period. Well, I'm used to all of the above. Your experiences and the decisions you make now will shape the next chapter of your journey. Take time to reflect on the past year's events, especially those that happened around the last alignment on May 9th, 2023, as this reflection can offer valuable insights, healing, and closure. Trust in the unfolding of destiny, even when events seem unclear. The universe has amazing opportunities waiting for you, so start believing that you deserve magical possibilities and endless, unexpected, and life altering blessings. Wow, that was a mouthful. And so, yeah, I believe in our bodies, minds, and soul being impacted by the energies on this planet. Again, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't check if it was full moon or what was going on. If I had, it would have instantly been clear why I'm not feeling well. But I'm feeling lots better, even though the craziness continues with the red tape. I give you an example. I think I've mentioned it before. So, the Labor Department gave me a questionnaire to fill out. It was 12 pages long. With my attachments, I sent back 18 pages. They wanted to have it sent back via mail. And so my butt is walking to the post office. I'm mailing off the day after I got them, because I want stuff like that out of the way right away. And so I filled out the questionnaire. I added my attachments and printed them out, added them, put them in an envelope, took them to the post office as registered mail because I don't mess around. And so I walked home, and that's when the mail had come. When I opened the mailbox, there was another pack of paperwork in the mailbox, 12 pages to fill out from the same Labor Department. It just keeps going. And so after I had returned those 18 pages, today, which is exactly 1 week after I posted it via registered mail, or send it via registered mail, um, I'm getting an email saying that I should check the online portal of the Labor Department, and so I did. And it said that the paperwork that was requested of me not only needs to be sent via mail but also uploaded on the portal, on the online portal. And so I lucked out that with my phone I took a picture of each one of those 18 pages. And so today I converted them to PDF files because, of course, they were JPEGs. I converted them to PDF files and I uploaded them on the web portal. And oh my gosh, it just keeps going and going. You put one fire out and the next one pops up. It's like. But when I'm not feeling as bad as I did 3 days ago when I posted the last video, it's fine. I just knock them out of the park. I think, okay, so it's necessary. They want this. They want to play these games. I'm going to play. And so I just take care of things and then it's behind me. And as soon as the CMEs that hit the earth this time stopped having an effect on us, I also started thinking clearer again. Even though there's a construction site almost right outside my window, and I got my window cracked open because it's nice temperatures outside. And there's one of the vehicles is going backwards and it keeps beeping and it's driving me up the wall. But I have so much to do at home, and so today's a at home a day. And so as soon as I could think clearer again, I realized that maybe about that problem that I have with the doctor saying that I should have an allergy test done, but the uh, ears, throat, and nose doctor, ENT, ears, nose, and throat doctor, they only do allergy tests for airborne substances, for substances that you can inhale. And what I think I need is an allergy test for food items. Maybe gluten, maybe sugar, I don't know. Something is going on that's causing an allergic reaction on my skin. And I know that the desloratadine, the antihistamine that I've been taking, works when it comes to my nose, even though sometimes I sound stuffy. But I'm not coughing so much, my nose is not running, my eyes are not itching or watering. And so I feel that I should have food allergies tested. And so I called my health insurance and I said, look, I pay you guys enough and I hardly ever use any services. And so you're going to have to answer a few questions. And so I told her what I told you in the last video, that I need for the hives to go away, for the swellings to go down, and for my body to stop feeling hot, like there's something irritating it. And she said, yeah, airborne substances doesn't sound like it makes sense for you. Go see a gastroenterologist or an internist for, inner medicine. And he or she has to be connected with oh my God, that word, I can't even pronounce it in German. Allergologist, is that the word? has to be that too, not just internist or gastroenterologist, but also has to be focused on allergies and how to heal them. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I still haven't found one within the city that I live in that has appointments open. But what I did is I wrote to the director of the dermatology clinic here in the city. It's a huge university clinic complex, and I wrote to the dermatology department and the head of it and the head of the emergency room there. And so I lucked out. I found out the email addresses for both, and I told them my story that I've been diagnosed with neurodermatitis at an early age, like before elementary school, and that I've been suffering from skin related problems, allergy outbreaks, and I would like for them to do a test. And since, I was always treated there when I was a child, maybe they could do it again. They do have an allergy center there, and I would really like to go there. I feel very good about that. And so I sent that email off today because I can think a lot clearer than I've been able to do for the past few days. And so I'm really happy about that development. And one thing that I didn't mention in my last video, but that also plays a little bit of a role in my sister's and my life recently, is the fact that last Sunday was Mother's Day, and later on this week it's my mother's birthday. Now, my mother has completely checked out, age dementia. She doesn't know who she is, where she is, what time it is, what day it is, what year it is, who her husband is, who her children are. And so that's kind of rough, you know? And so my sister and I keep falling back to having hours of conversations about our childhood and what our mom used to be like, and stuff like that. And that, of course, is I don't know if it's necessary. It comes natural, since we're probably already dealing with losing both of our parents. But it's not easy to talk about these things, because some things that happened were really rough to deal with. Some of them I'm not quite over yet. But other than other people, Amberlyn Reed, I don't use my past as a crutch to act like a jerk nowadays. It did exactly the opposite, because I felt like if I want to pay back this this world, this life, for what it has done to me, or for what God or whoever it may be has allowed for people to treat me like, I'm going to turn into a complete biatch. And I never did that. I never did that. I put myself in, I experienced hardships, and so I know what it feels like to be mistreated, and so I wouldn't want to do that to anybody else. And that's why I am the way I am. All right, I have a motor mouth, you can probably tell, but that is because I feel so accomplished. I got so much done just today. And when I found out about what is going on the planet, the CME is hitting, and imagine what our bodies are made of, that alone was reason enough for me to feel like crap. And but I don't anymore. I feel great, and I thought I'd come on and share this with you really quick. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you for all the advice you gave me, um, especially Karen, Tennille, Ruth. Karen, I think it was that said, you gotta let go of the past. It's rough right now because the Labor Department keeps forcing me to deal with what has happened during the past 6 years. There's also talk about, and I can't really say much about that, but there's talk about getting that company into trouble. For example, let's say the American part of the company gives the German location orders to come up with new job titles, and then You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna say it the way it is. So, I think I even mentioned it in a video at the time. So, the American headquarters said, okay, we need to let go of staff. You know, we need to reduce the personnel numbers. And so, what's gonna happen is this: we're just gonna make up new job titles, and so everybody in the human resources department can apply for a job. Whoever doesn't get one is out of a job. And that is a fact. And so I asked one of the human resources guys, I said, is this not against a German labor law? And he said they're scraping by. They're barely scraping by. We checked into it. We also checked with the work council, and they can't do anything about it. And so I mentioned these things to the labor department, and so they're thinking about doing something about that. And that is why I cannot let go of my job yet, not quite yet. And also with my parents' situation, you know, the health situation, and all the errands and all the paperwork, the red tape, it's hard to let go of that, you know. So it's not the right time. I have to just, you know, keep going and keep hoping it's gonna end soon. I mean, all that paperwork at least. But for now, I just can't drop it. That's a problem. That's probably also part of the reason why my skin reacts so allergically to what is going on. Because I'm the type of person, it's, you know, for other people, it's the stomach, or they start drinking more or doing more drugs. And for me, it's more like I have skin problems. And then I get myself some fancy schmancy lotions, which I did. One of the bottles cost $20 or euros, almost the same thing. And I'm feeling so much better, but the hives just keep showing up. And so there's not much I can do about that right now. But I have appointments coming up, and I'll keep you up to date on those. And for now, I'm going to go and continue to be productive because I feel like I'm on a roll. And so I don't want to break that rhythm. And so thank you for listening to this. Thank you for all of your advice and well wishes, and they worked. They worked. It wasn't just the CMEs that went away, and now I'm feeling better. It was also you guys always being so kind to me. I appreciate that, and I'm gonna go. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye and tschüssi.